Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Funky Hellboy, and you're watching Skullgirls Online Battles, Episode 20, Character Challenge, Misfortune. Hey guys, what's going on? And if you see by the title, or if you heard by the intro, today's Character Challenge is Misfortune. Now, I actually have a lot to say about Misfortune, because, in all honesty, I did not have that much of an enjoyable time as I did with my Peacock Challenge. Mainly, it wasn't because I didn't know any combos with her. I did know a good amount of combos with her, and I did know some head combos. But, in all honesty, it was kind of my problem because, when I learn a combo, I really have to repeat it over and over and over again. And I gotta get used to it so much that it becomes a natural, thing, so then I can do it online. Because if I'm actually going against somebody, it pretty much has to be a really natural way that I actually go against a person with a character, or else I'm never going to be able to do a combo, and that's pretty much in all fighting games. I really need to make all my combos pretty natural for me to actually do them online. But besides that point, I didn't really feel Misfortune was just right for me as a character. I didn't really like using her head combos. I never really was too into it. I really just only did combos with her head on. I did have some with her head off, but I really just did not feel, I just didn't feel like it was worth it. But that's really my problem. I just didn't really like her playstyle. Another problem I was having with is, whenever I used anybody else with Misfortune, except for another character which is going to be in the next, I think, in the next 2 battles. I might be wrong, but I'm commentating this as I'm watching it, so then I can give some match analysis later when I'm done talking about the character. I had a problem using my 2 mains with her, Philia and Squiggly, because I really felt like it was just a case of too many cooks in the kitchen, as being is that I felt like my team had way too much rush down. Like there really wasn't any middle ground on it, because Philia's all about rush down, Squiggly's pretty much all about rush down, and Misfortune, oh my goodness, she is really about rush down. And that's really what made me change up a little bit with my characters, and you'll see that later in the video. I honestly can't say I had too much fun with her. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just her playstyle, but I usually play rushdown characters anyway. But I don't know what it is about Misfortune that just made me just not really like her. She is a fun character to watch, though. I am extremely impressed when I can find somebody that does just extremely long combos with her using the head, when the head's off of her. I'm extremely impressed when I see that stuff, more so than seeing a Peacock that can zone extremely well. Or I don't know if I can say if I would be more impressed by seeing an extremely long combo by Misfortune than seeing an extremely long and technical combo by a Paymeal player. I can't really say that which one I would like more, but I do like Misfortune. I like watching her. She does look like a bunch of fun to watch when you master her. I don't think I have the drive to master her. I don't have the want to master her. But that's more so my problem. Now, how I felt the character played. I definitely would categorize her as an extreme rushdown character, more so than Philia. Probably the most rushdown character in the full game is Misfortune. How I think she would stack up against all the other characters, and what's her probably her best matchup and her worst matchup. Honestly, I can say her best matchup would probably be against Squiggly. I don't really see too many Squiggly players winning against her, just because Squiggly usually relies on forcing the other player and getting in, but you can't really force a Misfortune in getting in because they already want to get in. They already really want to get in, and that's, you know, that really kind of messes up Squiggly's playstyle. And if you see, this is what I changed to. I changed to Peacock and Misfortune. And in all honesty, I think this team is probably extremely powerful. It was so fun to play. I used Peacock to pretty much shave their health off like near 50%, or maybe a little bit less or a little bit more than that. And then I just switched it into Misfortune because I know that's what you guys came to watch. But one of Misfortune's worst matchups, speaking like with Peacock, I gotta say Peacock could be one of her worst. If you're playing against a really good Peacock, I think Peacock might just wreck a Misfortune. I would say the same for somebody like Parasol or Double, but I'm not too into those characters too much to really know about them, like, fully. I have a feeling that Parasol could do well just because she has that Napalm Pillar and she can zone pretty well when she needs to, and she's pretty all around, which might wreck up a Misfortune. And I kind of feel like, you know, let me go back on that Double thing. I think Misfortune could take Double pretty easily. But you can see I'm kind of confused about Misfortune just because I'm not that great with her. I'm just not that great with her, so I'm a little bit hesitant on making calls about her just because, you know, I'm just not that great with her. I never really was great with her. Like, I've been playing this game for a while now, not just on the computer, not since the beta was released, just like since it was released on the Xbox, and I've been playing it. Not like straight, but, you know, I've been playing it for a while. And I never can say I was ever good at Misfortune. I tried picking her up a couple times, but I never fell through. What I think she needs in buffs and nerfs. In a buff, some people might disagree with me, and some people might agree with me. I kind of feel like I really want that that launcher back, that heavy kick launcher when she has the head on. I want it to like be there when she has the head and when she doesn't have the head. That doesn't mean they have to take out the new move that they just put in. You know, you just saw it right there. It's a standing tail and nails move. That doesn't mean they have to take that out. I mean, maybe put the launcher as a forward heavy kick or a back heavy kick, something like that. But I feel like that would help out a ton. I don't know why I feel like that, but I just feel like it would. That's about it in buffs. I'm actually quite surprised whenever I see Misfortune. They usually do pretty well. I never really see too many bad Misfortunes players. That's about it. Maybe make it so then it's easier to reattach your head. I don't know what it is, but I just have problems reattaching my head when I'm using Misfortune. And that usually causes me some problems because I'm only good with her with the head on. What I think she needs in nerfs, I honestly can't say. I don't think she needs a nerf. I think she's pretty well balanced as she is. Maybe nerf the damage on the Criminal Edge super. The one in her air super, not the level 3, but the level 1. You can do her level 3 in the air, which is great and all, and you can do it on the ground too, but I'm talking about Criminal Edge. That super, I think it just does way too much damage for what it does. I just, in my opinion, it just does way too much damage for what it does. That's about it for nerfs and buffs, though. I can honestly say in a recap of my experience with her, it's not the worst experience I've ever had with a character, I can say I did lose more until I picked up Peacock in Misfortune, but that just might be a team synergy problem that if you're wondering more about team synergy, it is in the last episode that I did, and I talk about that. But really, all in all, I think Misfortune is a great character. I just don't think she's a great character in my hands. I think I really only had a problem because Misfortune really isn't my character. I'm good at rushdown characters, but I'm just not good with Misfortune. I have no idea why. I think it's just the head. I just think it's because, just because of the head, I think that really messed me up in just playing Misfortune. And that's kind of a shame, because the head is the biggest part of, you know, her character. And I don't mean, you know, anatomically wise, I mean, you know, gameplay style wise. That's really all I can say about Misfortune. So yeah, I didn't really enjoy playing her as much as I did with Peacock. And that's why I really, you know, kind of played Peacock a little bit on these teams. I know it's kind of a cop-out with the Misfortune thing. And I can honestly say, if I was a little bit better, and I mean a little bit better at Misfortune, I would have hit Misfortune as on point instead of Peacock. But since I felt very, very bad in how I played her, I just did not really want to touch her unless if I was in a safe kind of game. So now I'm gonna announce this last match I have right here. And right now, I gotta get kudos to the Valentine I'm playing. She really knows when to use her supers as a punishing tool. I don't know if she would be doing as well as she's doing if I was using my main team, but I definitely gotta say she's doing a really, really good job, especially with that reset right there. I was not expecting something like that, even though you should from a Valentine. Resets are kind of common, but yeah, I really enjoyed this Valentine. Even though I was losing, it was really fun to watch. I never really saw anything from her parasol, but that's more my fault from not winning. Sorry for spoiling it, but you can probably tell I'm not gonna win this fight. Like, this is a pretty uphill battle, and I think you all know that I'm not the best at Peacock to do anything about that.
I guess you're not so deadly after all.
Okay.
That's all, folks.
Is there... I don't really feel like there's too much to talk about right now, and I'm sorry if I feel like I'm running on a dead space. But, oh, you know what? There is one thing I do want to talk about, the color scheme that I'm using. I don't know what it is, but ever since the Peacock Challenge, when I found out that almost every character has a gold and black color scheme, I just love using that. I think it's going to be just my default color scheme from now on. I don't know what it is, I just really love just the color scheme of gold and black. Now, this is actually a different Valentine than I'm going up against. This Valentine, I don't want to say is bad, but I can say that wasn't as good as the last Valentine. That Valentine really brought up my standard in like what I see in online Valentines. But this Valentine is doing pretty good. She has a really good assist, a Seracopter assist. Very good. I can see why he uses that for Valentine. Look at this combo. Really nice. That was a great combo. I do not know why she didn't finish that off with a super. She gets me in the grab. That was really nice of her. Not nice to me, but that was just really nice gameplay. You know, I actually do have one thing I do want to talk about. Tournaments. As you all know, there's actually going to be a official Skullgirls tournament hosted by, you know, Lab 0, and I actually did sign up for that. Let's just see if I actually get into it. I hope I do. But there's also going to be a group tournament, not on, well, it's going to be on my Steam group, and it's also going to be on another Skullgirls Steam group called Skullgirls Quit Lollygagging that a friend of mine is making. He's the new leader of the group, and, you know, if you guys really want to join a tournament, try joining one of those groups and see how the tournament goes. I'll be providing footage about it later. Oh yeah, just get you guys excited. Lobbies are tomorrow. See ya.